Hey YouTube, it's Skinny Nikki here. Nicole. I wanted to go ahead and follow up with you guys 'cause I haven't made a YouTube video in a few weeks, but a few things have happened since my last video. Sorry, like I said in my last video, I was a little freaked out with the whole insurance thing, but I'm trying to get better with how I'm feeling about that and just take this experience day by day, and whatever happens, happens. So these past few weeks, I've actually have been going to my support groups. So I went to my first support group last Saturday, and it was at Mills Peninsula in Burlingame, California. And I met a lot of amazing women who have already had the surgery, women who are post-op and are looking to go to have the surgery, and they're in the same situation that I am, going through all the doctor's appointments, the psych evaluation, trying to get approved through their insurance. So it made me a little more comfortable knowing that I wasn't the only one that was having these feelings. The last one I went to was actually yesterday, and I wanted to go to this one even though it was on a Thursday night at 5:45. It was at the hospital that I'm going to have my surgery done at, El Camino Hospital. How amazing that hospital was. I couldn't believe how organized that was, how clean it was. They had a brand new wing. The rooms were incredible. Literally looked like a hotel room. So I'm really excited about that. The woman that I met there, she actually is going to have her surgery done on Monday, and she was as well was having the sleep. Similar situation, similar insurance that I was, and she only had to have the psych evaluation and one meeting with the nutritionist. And she has her schedule operation for Monday, this coming up Monday. So it was really interesting to kind of pick at her brain and figure out how, what type of steps that she had to go through, how easy it was, how quickly that she got a response back from the insurance company. So that helped alleviate some of the worry that I had. As far as how I'm doing, I've really been moved by the support groups. Again, I wouldn't have ever imagined that there were people out in the world similar to me who have the same kind of body image that I do and are going through the same kind of complications. But not only women, there was men there as well. Surprisingly, there's just not as many men that go through the weight loss surgery than women do. Maybe it's because men are more acceptable to being heavier or overweight as women are. Um, so in the support groups, we talked about the first one I went to, we focused on a lot of urges and triggers. And that was kind of nice because an urge for me coming home is experiencing that hunger when I first get home and having to deal with an open refrigerator and nobody else around me other than my daughter. So I have the ability to hide from everybody in my actual family and getting away with eating as many calories as I can. I'm sorry, my hair is like all over my face. So I've got the pretty woman hair, as you can tell. So in any case, that was one of the triggers for me. Lately, it's been helping because as soon as I pick up my daughter from school, I've been heading right to the gym. So I have no time to come home and kind of binge eat. Because by the time I get home from the gym, my fiance is getting home and I'm a little still intimidated to eat around him or in front of him. Just nervous about what he's going to say or how he's going to react. So that's been helping me. The second support group that I went to, we actually had a speaker there, and it was a woman who was 38, and she had the lap band done. And hearing about her journey was really motivational for me. She lost 148 pounds on the lap band, and it wasn't really typical for her to lose that. Afterwards, when we kind of opened up into open discussion, I explained to her my connection that I have with towards my skin, and she told me, she goes, you know what, just for saying that, congratulate yourself. Be happy about what you just said, and be happy with who you are. And it was really rewarding for me to hear that from another person, another individual, because I am happy and I am satisfied with who I am and what I even look like now. I just want to be healthy. That's what it all boils down to. So far, the few people who have heard that I'm going through with the surgery, they're like, "Oh, why? Just do the average diet. Eat less." And I'm like, you never barely see me eat, and nonetheless, you don't know my history with dieting. And it's not because I want to be skinny or I want to fit into a size pair of whatever size skinny jeans that there are. I don't even know how they're measured in the lower lower denominations, 6 or 8 or whatever. I really just want to be healthy, and I think that that's a big decision. Like that's a big um, verdict, whether it comes from someone who's an older adult who really knows their decision, or a younger adult who's saying, I want to have the surgery for the wrong reason. Of course, I can't wait to fit into a smaller size jeans, but at the same token, I want to be healthy. I want to work out on a daily basis. I want to be there for my daughter, and I want to make sure that she knows the right ways to eat and not to eat. So now on to my next topic of conversation. I just got my, I guess, a statement from my insurance company, and this is just about my lab results. I went and did my labs on the 26th, on the 25th, the day after I had my initial consultation with my doctor. And come to find out, I've now been informed that just my lab tests that were done on that date are not even covered by my insurance. And that's $1,400 that I have to pay out of pocket for these tests that were done. I almost wanted to cry when I saw this, but it is a small price to pay for my health and my happiness. So rather than paying for something of my family members or putting money away for my daughter or spending money on an extravagant gift for my fiance or helping out a friend, I'm going to take that extra money that I have each paycheck and I'm going to put it away for myself. And I'm going to pay off my doctor's bills. And I'm going to have to pay whatever I need to pay to have the surgery done because I'm doing this for myself. And this is one thing that I'm really actually just telling myself so I can watch this later on in my journey, is that this surgery is for you, Nicole. And it's going to make you healthy and it's going to make you happy and it's going to really reward you for the rest of your life. So whether it's a $1,400 bill or it's a $40,000 bill, when you're healthy and you're happy and you're successful, you're going to look back and be like, you know what? Every penny was so worth it. I'm not going to cut corners. I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm going to get it taken care of because my happiness, it's worth it. So for all of you who worry about having to spend the money, just think about that. It's going to be so much more worth it. I've heard women complain about their psychologist payment. My psychologist was $375, and I did think that was a stretch. But like I said, when I am healthy and I am thin and I'm looking at that scale and I'm at 155 pounds, it's going to be so worth it because I'm going to be able to run 5, 6 miles without having to stop or rub my knees or complain about how my back's feeling. And that is more rewarding than any type of dollar that I spend. So other than that, support groups, go to them. They're so rewarding and so much fun to hear about all the other journeys that these women and these men have been on. And it's just nice to know that there's really other people out there that exist like you. And hopefully I can keep focused on my diet. My follow-up appointment is the following Monday, so not the 16th, but the 23rd. So hopefully, moving forward, I'll have more good news to report. Yay! But other than that, Skinny Nikki, still on track, still excited, and each day gets closer to a happier and healthier life. So talk to you later, YouTube. Bye. Where's the off button?